here at Rest Connect TV. We are in our episode of Steps to Healing. How are we using talent in our community to fight psychosocial trauma? You know, I'm not alone in the building. I'm with my guest and our guest today. Let me invite him to introduce himself. Hello, my brother.
Hello, my brother. Hello, dear viewers. My name is Joel Pius, and I'm a dance instructor at Mind Lips Uganda. And dance is, of course, my passion.
Wow, amazing. You know, dance instructor at Mind Lips Uganda. You're saving already dance and teaching, killing two birds with one stone. Okay, my brother. Now, like we've been having issues within the community, and you guys have really helped these let me say the people. So to you, how do you understand dance and what's the use of dance?
Okay, to start with, dance is an activity that uses movement to help one express their emotions, their feelings, their bodies, okay, and also for, of course, entertainment, to excite others in different ways. What are the importances of dances? You touched that also. One of them, like they're quite many, but one is like when one does dance, it helps them release like stress if they are stressed, if one is traumatized, maybe because of isolation. Dance in most cases is done by more than one person. So when you do it in a group, you feel like connected, you feel a sense of belonging, which like helps one forget whatever traumatized them.
Mr. Pius,
Yes.
so how does dance help a child to fight psychosocial trauma?
Okay, still there are several ways it can help. You know, like when you come to dance, it helps you kill stress and anxiety. And we know, like when trauma develops, those are two things that will happen within your body. And dance connects the mind and also the body. So, like when you come to a dance space, there is music being played. So when you listen to music, mostly, let's say slow songs,
Yes.
there's a way your mind calms down, relaxes, and then you start thinking differently. Okay, you reflect about whatever traumatized you, and then you at the end you start like thinking positively after the mind relaxes. You know, like decision making is not easy when you're like your mind is up, but when you calm down, it is easy to make decisions. Like someone would say, I was traumatized by my mother, or being overbeaten by my father all the time, and I don't feel like I should get married in life. But when the mind relaxes, you rethink. Yeah, like you end up changing your decision. And also, this dance helps to build the mind and the body, and also express ourselves. Like in dance movements, there are movements we do to really express what we are feeling, what is inside me that I want to bring out. Like when you're giving a dance piece, you can really like express yourself, pour out what is inside you, which helps you heal. Because like it is not verbal, but through movement, you feel like you have communicated your pain, which helps the body and the nervous system to also calm down, which turns into like positivity. And also, some people are traumatized because they saw someone being raped, someone was stabbed from the house, someone broke
Where they were staying?
yeah, stabbed the father, and now the child, whenever they remember that, their self-esteem like
Goes down.
Like, but when we come to dance space, we are always having movements, jumping here and there, encouraging one another, clapping for one another.
Do you give these children like assignments? For example, you tell you go home and practice this kind of moves, like let me say, so that even at home she doesn't have such memories. You know, most of the time, like when people are having issues, whenever they are at the center or at the place, like they got healed. But when they go again alone, how do you come into that space?
So like where I started from, this dance space helps build like social connection. We get friends. We don't give like assignments, go home and do this.
Yes.
What we do is we group them.
Oh.
Let's say I have a group of 25.
Amazing.
Then I tell them go into groups of let's say 5. This is what we are working out. Everyone you're going to say the story of like how you left home, what you have done at Mind Lips, and where we are now. What is happening in the community, like different themes on which they are going to create a dance. So this helps them connect with others. That's social capital. So what this does is even when they move back into the community, because most of the children we serve live in almost in close communities, but
yes.
They were not friends before. But when they meet here and they see themselves doing an activity together in the dance class, in the end, like they have a good network of friends in the community.
Wow.
We also use dance to make money.
Wow.
Yeah, one dances and then they are paid for that. We have very big dancers that we know that are getting paid.
Amazing.
Yeah, dance crews that do dance and also get paid. We have people winning scholarships through dance.
Amazing.
Yeah, like there are quite many, you can't finish them. Quite many importances of dance.
Wow, wow. So now, my brother, I would like you to tell us, like, you know, majority of the people, or let me say, our children who always do dance. So you find most of them, like, they are from background with lot of challenges. Because I've realized majority of them are refugees, street kids, orphans. So how do you help these people to collaborate or to socialize with each other and to work in the team when they come to the center?
Okay, thank you for the question. So just like you said, we have people from different backgrounds. So everyone comes in, they were brought up in different ways. Someone, just like you said, some are like refugees in the country. We don't know what forced them out of their countries to get to Uganda.
Yes.
We have those who are living on the streets. There are of course situations that forced them to be on the streets. So when they come to our dance classes, what we do first is making sure everyone is treated equally, everyone is loved the same. There's nothing like for you're from your mother, your father, and the other one is from the street, so we students socialize. This one is not a Ugandan, so the treatment should be different. No, we don't do that. So the first thing is to let them understand that everyone in the dance space now is equally important. Everyone in the dance space is your friend. Everyone in the dance space matters. Okay, so like we teach them to care for one another, love one another, but the core thing is to treat them equally. So when you treat them equally, like everyone feels they are part of the dance class, they are part of the community, so like they really connect, and it is easy for you to teach them when they have love amongst themselves.
Now, how do you handle issues of girl child, especially when you are training them? Remember, you are the male dance instructor. So when it's come like to, you know, there are certain issues which a girl child always have, like, and sometimes she can feel really hard to open up to you. You know, let me say she come home, she stay with the stepmom hits her. So how do you handle such cases? You know, such cases are the one which always bring trauma to these people. So how do you handle such cases as a dance instructor?
Okay, one is for some children, it is not easy for them to share whatever traumatized them, like verbally, sitting down and talking to you. But when you give them a chance to do dance movements, it helps them express their emotions. Now, for example, if you did a contemporary piece of dance, those are like very good pieces to help children express themselves, pour out their feelings and like what is at their minds, because it digs down into feelings and expression. So it helps them connect to the mind and the body to give you those movements. So like that's how we manage to get the information. Not only that, we also like I'm a male, if we have females, just like you mentioned, we make sure we have a female instructor in the class. Like if I'm taking the lead, a female instructor should be there assisting. So issues that are sensitive, that a child feels like they can't tell a male, they can share with the female, and we see how to help them.
Wow, that's so amazing. Our beloved viewer, we are here at Mind Lips Uganda Jewish Helping Center. As I told you before, we are doing in our episode of Steps to Healing. Now we are here. How does dance help this child from a refugee community, from a ghetto, from a marginalized community, from different background with different issues? So we are here with Pius, a dance instructor at Mind Lips Uganda. Now, Mr. Pius, what are the challenges which have you been facing, or your colleague or your teamwork have so far faced while training these beautiful kids of ours?
Okay, one of the challenges, there are quite many still, but to mention but a few, is like, just like I started when I was just coming in to speak about dance, we try to make them connect, however much they are coming from different backgrounds. But like to some, like they are really too shy to work with others. So that is one of the challenges we face. Like it takes you time encouraging them. Like it is time consuming, yet our dance classes are time flamed. So you find like you need to take some time encouraging them to work with one another. And then the other is like when you don't have a female instructor in the class and you need assistance, because in our dance classes we do stretchings that requires touching someone physically, and they don't feel comfortable being touched by a male. Wow. So for a class where you don't have a female and you are just male, you need to stretch them. It is a bit challenging. You may end up not stretching them to the maximum or to the point where you want them to go. So that's also another challenge that we tried to remedy a bit. And then some children come from home on an empty stomach.
Okay, yeah.
And as we know, dance is a vigorous activity. We are using energy, you jump here and there, you need to stretch. So when you have them at an empty stomach, at times they are feeling like dizzy,
it's quite
they get tired very fast, and like it is really challenging. You want them to keep going, but you also have to keep in your mind like they are running on an empty stomach. Yes. So sometimes you end up not meeting your lesson plan, like the way you planned it, because you need to accommodate everyone. Those who ate need to push, and you also need this one who is like hungry to also keep pushing. So you find like you bring in some dynamics to cope up with like everyone. But there are quite a number of challenges.
Oh wow! But thanks so much for the great work which you are doing. You know, it's so amazing. Now, Mr. Pius, I would like you to tell us, like, can you just let me say, so far, how many children, or you can just estimate so far you have trained, and also other activities which you also do apart from dancing here at the Mind Lips Center.
Okay, we have served testament because this center started running not so many years. We are I think doing the third year. Initially we are doing community outreaches, that is from 2018. And then the center has just been established of recent, and we have so far served about 350 at the center. Activities we serve them with besides dance, because for us at our Mind Lips at the center, dance is a must.
Amazing.
Yeah, that is our first stage. It is dance. It is where we shape our skills.
Which types of dance do you do, you people? Like which type of dance do you do? Lingala, you do Amapiano, which type of dance do you do?
The Amapiano, Apenzi, the Lingala, Apenzi. We also have the ballet.
Wow, ballet?
We do contemporary, Afrobeats, and now we have just introduced breaking.
Breaking?
Yeah, we are going to also be doing breaking. That will be part of
breaking. So this
exactly.
I have my beautiful people there, especially guys who want to come and learn doing ballet. Can you tell them the location?
Yeah, Mind Lips Uganda is located at Katwe, near Mutebi Road, or those who know Kaguje or BMK Katwe. That is where we are located, at a building called Buyaya Technical Services, and we are at the second floor. And also exciting is if you think like you had missed, we are soon bringing in new recruitment that will start at the end of May. So the last week of May, we shall be recruiting dancers. Not only dancers, because I was going to talk about other activities that we do.
Okay.
Besides the dance, like when you join us in May, you're also going to benefit from our tutoring sessions. We do tutoring sessions to help our beneficiaries not only do good in dance, but also perform well when they go to school.
Amen.
Yeah, we also do SRHR, which is sexual reproductive health and rights. We also teach our children how to behave when it comes that way. And then we also have free computer classes for like everyone who joins Mind Lips. We have also a special program that maybe you're there and you feel like I need to do the IT class, but I don't feel like doing the dance. We have a special program for IT only, that is for youths who have completed Senior 4, Senior 6, and looking forward to joining the university. So you have a 3 months free computer course that you take at Mind Lips to help you as you prepare for Senior 6 or as you prepare for the university. So recruitment for that is ongoing. So you better run quickly, hurry up, and grab yourself a chance of getting that free course.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Our beloved viewers of Ref Connect TV. Our time is over, and now we have to go and make good move.
Yeah.
Contemporary. Thanks so much. It was Francois Bulambo, Ref Connect TV with
Chiveru Pius, dance instructor at Mind Lips Uganda.
Mind Lips Uganda. Love you. Bye bye.
My life has been